According to Forbes magazine, 80% of people give up on their New Year's resolution before February even hits. That's crazy. They couldn't even last 10% of the time from when they first set their goal. I want to help you with that in this video by giving you 3 different steps on how to not give up on what you start. So guys, I know what you feel. You get so excited about something. You set the intention. You say you're going to start this new workout plan or this diet or this regimen or these readings, and you start doing it for a couple of days, and all of a sudden the energy starts to die down and you start to lose that excitement that you originally set for yourself. If you look back on your life, on all of the commitments that you said that you were going to stick to, and if you had actually stuck to all of those things, I can guarantee you that your life would probably be better. If you stuck to the workouts, if you stuck to the education, if you stuck to the training, your life would be better than where it's at today. I'm sure that everybody in here can agree. And the reason why is because most people don't prepare for hard stuff. They don't realize how hard it actually is to stick to the commitments, and they underestimate the amount of effort that it actually takes to be successful. So why do people give up? Because giving up requires nothing from you. It's the easiest thing for you to do. It literally requires no effort at all. You literally just have to sit there and not do the thing. It requires no effort whatsoever. And so it's super easy when you're feeling sick or you're not feeling well or you're feeling tired or lethargic. It's very easy for you to stay on the couch and say, you know what, I'm just gonna go tomorrow. It requires you to do hard stuff to be able to stick through the commitments that you set for yourself. So how do we embrace that? How do we get through the times when it's hard and our body and our mind tells us, no, I don't want to do that? You have to prepare, and you have to understand that this is going to be hard. There is no other way around it except for just going through the hard stuff. And so if you can prepare properly and mentally establish with yourself that this is gonna be one of the hardest things that you do, and that you're prepared for it, and despite how you feel, and despite any outside circumstances, that you're not gonna let it get in your way, and you're gonna continue to push beyond that, that is gonna be one of the most important things for you to be able to stick through to the commitments that you set for yourself. And what you have to understand is that that's where integrity comes from. Integrity comes from being able to stick to the commitments that you set for yourself long after the feeling of excitement when you originally set that goal or commitment to yourself. Long after that excitement disappears, that's what integrity is being able to stick through and commit through it and stay beyond it. And that's part of what builds confidence. When you see people out there that are super, super confident, what you're actually seeing is somebody that was able just to stick to the commitments that they set for themselves. Every single time you follow through on your word, what you're doing is you're stacking up building blocks of confidence. And so when you're out there in public and you see that person and you see him standing with their chest high and conquering the world, it's because that's somebody who's able to keep their word. And sometimes you may think, you know what, no one's gonna know if I skipped the gym. No one's gonna know if I ate that bad meal. No one's gonna know if I didn't take that ice shower. You're gonna know. Your subconscious mind is gonna know. So it's hard for you to be able to keep commitments to others when it's really difficult for you even to keep a commitment to yourself. And so your trust in your ability to expand and impact other people also gets limited because you can't even stick to the promises that you set for yourself. And so you have a decision. You got to understand that life can be easy now or hard later, or hard now and easy later. So pick your hard. Do you want to go through stuff now when you have the energy so that you can create yourself a great life later? Or do you want to pick easy and then have a hard life later when you have less energy? It's literally binary. Your decisions either help you or they hurt you. And so always pick the thing that's going to be hard now so that you can give yourself a better life later. And the reason why you should pick the hard and go through the hard is because you need to show your mind who's in charge. At the end of the day, it's you versus you, and you have that little voice in the back of your head that's whispering and telling you why you shouldn't do things, and it's only up to you and no one else to shut that voice up. You have to show your mind that you're the person in charge and not that little voice. Step number 2, you have to do the work regardless of how you feel. And the most successful people have just learned how to master boring behavior. They've learned to be consistent despite how they feel, despite how unexciting the work actually is. They have learned how to be consistent through it and follow through to it. So despite how you feel, you just need to get out there and you need to do the work. You need to find out what your goal is, and you need to set a plan and create some actions behind it so that you can follow through and execute on that plan. If you don't have a plan on how you're going to execute or what you're going to do on day 1, day 4, day 10, day 37, if you don't know exactly how you're going to go about your game plan, oftentimes you're going to find yourself failing because you won't have a roadmap. When you set a target, you need to have a roadmap that's going to take you there. Otherwise, you're going to get lost on the path. So figure out what your game plan is, figure out what your roadmap looks like, and follow through and execute with the actions that coincide with that plan so that you can get the result that you want to get. And lastly, step number 3, remember why you started. When things are tough, look back and remember, why did I start this? What is the thing that I'm trying to get out of this? And go back to your why. If you have a strong enough why, you will figure out how it's going to get done. So make sure that the reason why you're doing it is for yourself. Make it strong enough, make it big enough, because you will always ultimately end up finding your way through it. Those are 3 tips on how to finish what you start so that you do not give up on your New Year's resolution. If you like what you watched, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.